Loving this next segment. Welcome back, everybody. Do you love bird watching or want to take it up as a new hobby? You can do it right in your own backyard with a little help from Wild Birds Unlimited.
Yeah, joining us now is Jessica Penfield. She is the owner of Wild Birds Unlimited.
Yay!
Of Old Saybrook. Thank you for coming. We're just saying this is, it's so fascinating.
Fascinating.
You know, I don't know if it happened during the pandemic, but I feel like even more people are obsessed with birds. How do we get them? What do they eat? And there's an art to this.
There is. And also, I think what's often overlooked is just the therapeutic value
Yes.
of bird watching. It's so calming, and it's just a wonderful hobby.
We're talking, first of all, I want to start with the food. There is a difference between, you know, some bird foods compared to other bird foods.
Absolutely. So, for instance, at your local Wild Birds Unlimited store, the seed is ordered every single week. It's ordered and delivered every single week. So there is never bird seed that's in a stock room, carried over month to month.
Can bird seed go stale?
It can. It sure can.
Like it won't smell as nice. And so if you want good, if we switch and get some good quality seed, what will we notice?
You'll just notice a lot more birds,
and
a bigger variety.
Okay.
Customers come in all the time and they say, "I've never had a bluebird in my backyard," or "I've never had an oriole," or whatever the bird may be. And it's because they are smart. They know the nutrition they need, and they will go for the highest quality.
So a little bit of a higher price could go a long way, and maybe it'll attract some affluent birds.
Absolutely.
Some of the birds that hang out with money.
So what about, these are interesting feeders. I ended up having one of these. We had a problem with squirrels getting in, so this was a much better situation. I think we got it, I bid on it at some charity auction. It probably was yours or something, but these look interesting. Why does the feeder matter?
It does. So today we're kind of focusing on the American goldfinch, which is that bright yellow bird that you see at your feeders and in the gardens. And so this is actually a finch feeder, and the difference is this is a regular seed feeder, and you'll notice the larger ports where the birds are getting
can really
the seed.
get in. Okay.
So you're probably going to have seed and maybe some nuts in the regular one. This one, the finch food is so tiny that you need just a tiny port. Because otherwise, if you put the finch food into this feeder, it's going to fall out. So there is a specific feeder for the finches. And the other great thing is all of our tube feeders have this great, we call it a quick clean bottom. Press the buttons, it comes out. Easy to clean, and I always say if it's not easy to do, it probably won't get done.
Is this dishwasher safe? Or do it by hand?
Do it by hand.
Do it by hand.
Yep.
Okay.
And we have great tube feeder brushes that get right up inside, easy to clean.
What about the mesh one? What would you use that for?
So the mesh one, this is our newest feeder. We really love this feeder. We call it the Blossom Mesh Finch Feeder.
Isn't that beautiful?
And the mesh feeder allows the bird to just cling on wherever they want on the feeder.
Okay, it doesn't have the little spokes. They just go in, and that's also for finches, though.
Also for finches.
And these look like dryer balls, but this is something.
So one of the other interesting and different things about the American goldfinch is they are called granivores. They are seed eaters. Most of our birds eat insects, so they are strictly seed eaters.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and because of that, they nest mid to late summer because that's when their natural source of food is going to become available.
This is like giving them like sheets and a pillow, leaving it out. They get to make a nest, but so they don't have to work so hard.
Yeah, so they're going to make the nest, and then they're going to pull some of this out and just put it in the center of the nest, make it nice, soft, and cozy for those little baby birds.
The dome on that particular feeder, is that for a purpose to keep the squirrels away?
It's not a squirrel baffle, it is a weather guard. So you want to protect the seed from the elements.
So it doesn't get moldy?
So exactly.
Oh, that's so fascinating. Is there such a thing as a squirrel-proof bird feeder?
What is the trick for squirrels?
There is. So the trick is we do have some squirrel-proof bird feeders, and most of them are weight activated. So the squirrel gets on, it weighs it down, it closes up the ports. And the other key to that, though, is to put it in a place where they can't jump from something to it.
Isn't that fascinating?
So we had it hanging on a pole, and they were climbing up, but I don't know if this might just be my crazy husband. He put like some Vaseline on it, and then they were slipping off.
Okay, so we don't recommend that only because
don't do that.
And a lot of people don't realize this, but especially the downy woodpecker loves to fly up and land and grasp onto the pole. And so if it gets any of that sticky, oily substance,
Tell your
on
husband
it,
and knock it off.
Yeah, the woodpecker
hard.
will. Okay.
It's hard. You know, it affects their feathers. But we have great baffles too that go right on the pole system. So you can put a baffle.
They're wily, those squirrels.
They can't get up past.
Jessica, how do we get in touch with you?
So you can go to any of your local Wild Birds Unlimited stores. They
Okay.
are in Brookfield, Watertown, Avon, Glastonbury, Niantic, and Old Saybrook.
And you
many
can visit
more.
wbu.com/birdie30 and make sure to tell them Great Day Connecticut sent you. We
Yeah,
can't thank you.
right.
You're always
Take
a
a little
treat.
weekend visit.
You're
You'll
always
learn
such a
so
wealth of
much.
information. Birds of a feather flock together. We're so glad you're here.
And I'm thrilled to be back.
Good. It's good to see you.
you.
All right, up next.